Okay, so here we've got another CB radio install. This here is the Galaxy DX959B. B just for the blue lights. Other than that, it's just a regular Galaxy 959. Same style of mounting bracket I showed you in the other video. Same microphone. As far as I'm concerned, the best microphone on the planet. The loudest audio out of any microphone I've ever tried. And it does have the adjustable echo, the talkback, and just everything else you can imagine. Great microphone. Okay, here's that 959 from the faceplate there. And just made a bracket. Got some piece of flat steel, cut it to where I wanted it, welded it up, and bolted it down through the floorboard there. I am running this amplifier with it. I'm running a little Texas Star Black Widow 250. There's a little fan in there. Stand by and I'll show you the wiring for it. As you can see, the wiring for the radio, it's tucked up underneath here. We have our coax, we have our plug for our power wires, and a ground wire going directly from the metal bracket of the floor there to the chassis of the radio, even though it will be grounded here. I still like to go ahead and do that, so stand by. Okay, so here's what we've got for the little Texas Star 250 here. We also have the A-gauge wire on the Anderson style connector there. Even though the amplifier's bolted down, just like the radio, I do run a ground wire to something metal to the actual case of it. And stand by and I'll show you the rest. Okay, here's the headliner. As you can see, can't see the antenna anywhere. It's all up underneath the headliner, and it goes down the B-pillar of the truck. It was quite a task to access it through there, because this vehicle does have a metal support running all down the roof, which allows all the different accessories to mount on it. It was real hard. Easy to drill the hole through the roof, but real hard to get the bottom part in there, but I did do it. All nice and clean. Stand by. Okay, here we go. What we have is we have the wires coming out of the firewall. It's all grommeted in there. Comes up and it goes across this little plastic cover, which runs the entire length of the windshield cowl there. Okay, and on this one I didn't go directly to the battery. I mean, you can pretty much call it directly to the battery, but I'll show you. These are for different accessories, so never mind those. There's your main wire right there for the amplifier, and then the ground is being ground right there to a factory ground point. And if you look, that ground point comes right over here to the negative on the battery, and the positive of the battery runs right over to the starter solenoid where I have the power wire. So basically you are coming off the battery. It's just right there at that junction point. And that's how we did it in this vehicle. Stand by. Okay, on this one I decided to go a little different route. Instead of going with the Wilson 1000 or 5000, I decided to go with the Sirio Performer 5000. Basically has the same style of mount that comes to the roof, just like the Wilson. And then from there, it screws onto the SO239 that's coming out. And you can either unscrew the antenna, right here from the base, or you can, there's a quick release here. You just quick release that and the whole antenna will lay right down. And this antenna is longer than the Wilson 5000. And the coil is up a little bit further there, and I'm getting much better results with this antenna versus the Wilson. Stand by. So anyways, yeah, I think I prefer the Sirio a little bit more to the Wilson. If you have to drop it down to pull in a parking garage or your garage or anything like that, you can just do that quick release. It lays right down, whereas the Wilson, you have to unscrew it, and then you want to put the weather cap on it if it's going to rain or anything like that. If you need to go through a car wash with the Sirio, you can unscrew the whole thing, or it does have a weather cap too. I wouldn't drop it down if you're going to go through a car wash. I'd unscrew the whole thing. Or you can just take the quick disconnect out, and then the antenna will pop off of there, and then you don't need any weather connector or anything. But anyways, that's the setup in this vehicle. This one here, I'm going to say it's about twice as, well, you'll probably get twice the distance with this one, because it's 250 watts versus 100 watts. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.